What's up, you guys? Today's Wednesday. I work today. This time, I remembered. I work at 2. I'm not gonna be late. I hope not, at least. As long as nothing happens, it's 12:35 now. So, but decided to do another one today. Not really much to talk about, so I just did one Monday. But I guess I could update from the video, I should say. Yeah, this van sucks, by the way. I'm in my sister's van because that same day I went to Tampa to put a deposit on the bike, but Dad's alternator went out. Didn't get home till 12:30 because it stalled out at the gas station, which we will be passing. We had to leave it there, and I had to get up in the morning, jump it, drive it, let it die again, jump it again, and get it home. I was supposed to take the alternator out this morning, but it rained. So I slept all day. And there's a 5.0 up there, and I'm going 50 and a 45. But yeah, no, so I didn't get up to do the alternator, so the truck's still out of service. I just stopped to put gas in. So I'm on my way to work now. Monday, when I went and did that, as I told you guys, I was called in. Well, halfway home from Tampa, so I can get dressed for work, my ex texted me. Yeah. And wanted to talk to me about some stuff. And I was like, alright, whatever. Call me or see whatever. She called me at 3:30, 30 minutes before I had to go in for work. And proceeded to tell me some things that really got me heated, like, beyond mad. And so, my day completely got ruined. Just dreadfully ruined. It was horrible. I could barely work, couldn't function. It was bad. And so I spent most of my shift worrying about that. Didn't get it settled until the next morning. Now I'm just moping around, just walking around. I don't want to go into details about exactly what it was, but it was kind of screwed up. It involved my friend who broke the bro code. That's all I'll say. Or at least he was trying to break the bro code, I should say. But it is what it is. I'm gonna talk to him later today and see what he says. I still ain't got his side of the story. I mean, I did. I got like 5 minutes of it because we called each other when we were on break, but we didn't get much done and settled with. So that's my heck of a day. What's today? 28th? My birthday's Saturday. Woohoo, right? Yeah, I turned 21, big 21, gonna go out. The weekend after, so my sister has a daughter, which makes her my niece, obviously. Damn, I keep saying I'm sorry. But no, she keeps her this weekend. The next weekend, she goes over to her dad's house because they're divorced. And so next weekend, me, my sister, her friend, and my friend, we're all gonna go out and have a nice dinner. Well, with my father, of course. And have a nice, luxury type dinner. It's not gonna be luxury. It's gonna be like Outback Steakhouse or something with a little bit of booze. And then we're gonna go out to a pool bar in Leesburg and have a couple drinks while shooting the pool. I really love pool. Why? I don't know. I suck at it. But, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. The next week after that, I believe that's when I go to put the rest of the deposit on the bike. Which means in 3 weeks, I'll be closer to the down payment. But once I get the down payment down, I'm going to go down to Tampa. And I've been talking to Dank Wheelie. And hopefully he's available and we can get a little video going down there. It'll be on his channel more than likely unless he wants to send me the footage and I can try to edit. I'm not quite sure what he's wanting to do. I don't even know if he's going to want to record. I just know we're going to meet up. I'm going to show him the bike and maybe let him ride it. Probably not, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's up in the air right now. We don't know quite sure. I mean, if anyone else is out there in Florida and wants to go riding, let me know, and we can probably figure something out. Like I said or in the other video, I want to go to Titusville, Mims, to see a friend of mine. I've been trying to get out there to see her for a while, and doing it on a bike is just so much easier because of gas and everything. Hopefully the sound is okay because I have it right in front of me, and that's where 90% of the vehicle sounds come from because the engine's right there and all that, normal stuff. And it's a 2001 Chrysler, Town and Country. That's what it was. So the wind comes through the windows a little bit, like the noise, like the road noise, much more than the Chevy. Much more. Not as much as a bike does, but it's in the middle. And since this is a webcam mic, it just doesn't do well. So I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I might make another video tonight, just in case it does turn out. I should say, just in case it does turn out, I might make another video and then go from there. Because I like doing this, I mean, it's kind of boring right now because I'm not on the bike, the camera's stationary, I'm on 75. All I'm doing is blibber blabbering about my days. And, some people find that enjoyable, some don't, and I understand that, a lot of people want, me looking around on a bike, flying around doing funny stuff and all this kind of fun things that are hilarious to people. I can get myself shot or stabbed, and I don't mind doing that. Trust me, when I get my bike, you'll see the real me. You'll see the real me when it comes out. It's just a matter of right now, I'm doing what I can with what I got, and I'm not gonna let it sit. I let my channel sit when I got my bike, and because I didn't have anything to do it with. Now that I'm in vehicles, I can do a little bit more rigging things. Webcam, the laptop, the passenger seat. I can do that kind of stuff and just do it while I can. Oh my gosh, I keep saying That's the one thing about me doing no edits. I just don't sit there and think ahead. I just talk, which means comes out a lot because when I was doing broadcasting, sorry, when I was doing broadcasting online, that was my go-to word is Okay, anyways. Sorry, I got thirsty. I had this dollar peach tea from my work. It's Clover Valley Sweet Tea Peach. And it's really not that bad for $1.06. It's $1, but it's a 6 cents tax. It's really not that bad. It's like a half gallon. I drank the whole, like 3/4 of it yesterday. And now I'm just finishing it up, so I got a bottle of water with me that I can use for work. And I might be getting an energy drink later today because I got a lot of work to do today. I gotta go through the whole store and just organize everything. There's this one aisle that is just dead. Like there's everything, just you name it, and none of it is where it should be. Ooh, buddy, state trooper got someone stopped. I didn't realize he was going so slow. Ooh, thank you. That would have been my ticket. But yeah, no. I gotta go through there's that one aisle, and I have to get a day. And my store manager agrees. I have to get a day to just sit there in that whole aisle and rearrange it. The whole aisle, just everything. And it wouldn't be bad because he did the same thing in a picture frame aisle. Those are picture frames, you know what I mean? Like there's a place for them. There's tags on stuff, but this is a freaking dollar aisle. Like it has no tags for any of them. The other employees and the customers just throw things back in there, instead of putting it with the others. So there's like hundreds of different things that I gotta pull out, put together, find a spot for, put them in, hope more will fit, and it's crazy. It's making me earn my dollars, I'll tell you that much. But it ain't too bad, man. Don't get me wrong, I love my work. It's really enjoyable. The people that I work with are nice. I get to meet some really neat people. I met someone, he was a customer, he came in, he rides a, sorry, I think it's a GSXR 600. And, me and him are gonna go ride once I get my bike. He lives out in Ocala, which is where I got my bike, or I work, I should say. Now I got my bike in Tampa. And, there's a motorcycle meet, or a car meet, I should say, that are trying to get my motorcycles. They meet every Saturday in my town. And on the days that I'm not working, I might just ride out to Ocala with them and just go from there. And that guy's just sitting there like a boss. Sorry. I don't know if that came out in the camera because how far it is, but he's just sitting there with his leg like strapped up against the windshield and he's driving. He's in a freaking box truck though, so there's more enough for him to do that. If I do that in the van, I'll be like slapped in the wheel. But you know, there's a lot of things I can do with the bike. That's kind of why I wanted a nice bike like this instead of just like any old black or green and black bike. You know what I mean? I wanted something that stands out. I wanted something that I could be proud of riding. I wanted to look at it and go, "That's my baby." You know, like no one else has a bike like this. And if they do, only a certain amount of people. Like with this GSXR, there's only 1,985 of them made to commemorate the GSXR series. I believe that's the whole thing. They were made in 1985 as the first year, and so you know they made it, and I'm getting it, number 33. Super excited. I posted pictures on my Instagram, just instagram.com/redneckgsx. I posted 2 pictures of it, one of the right side and one of the exhaust. To be honest with you, I didn't post the exhaust picture. I posted the picture with the 1,000 stamped on it because I am super excited that it's a 1,000. When I first started talking to dealerships, I told them 600, no smaller. And one of the dealerships was like, it's a shame you only want 600. I was like, whoa. I said minimum. I would get on the 1,000. It's like, okay. Well, I got this one. Like I told you in the other, actually I didn't put that video up there. It's a bonus clip that I might do. They were trying to get me on a 2007 ZX10R, a Ninja ZX10R, but it had 52,000 miles on it, and I didn't want something that high mileage. I don't mind miles, don't get me wrong, like I was saying in the bonus video that you guys will be able to see, now that I'm talking about this, I've said it again, I don't mind mileage, my trucks, my cars have always been high mileage, but a bike is a whole different story. You want something with low to medium miles, depends on what your situation is. With mine, I should probably get a brand new bike because I ride a lot, I drive a lot, I'm all over. I put miles on things, but for this bike only having 13,000 miles on it, it's a 2013. That's not too bad. That's a lot of miles, yes, for the year because it's only 2015, about to be 16. That's 3 years, 2 to 3 years of 14,000 miles on it. But to me, that's not really a big deal because I want to get it a tune-up anyways. I want to replace seals when I can. So, getting it a decent mile bike, that's a hell of a lot less than what I had. My 95 ZX6 had 23,000 miles on it, and that thing needed seals. I needed everything. And as soon as I get an opportunity, I'm gonna move on over to this lane. This stuff is F-150 can just pass me, and I don't mind miles, like I say, but 13,000 is a lot better than 23,000 on a 95. This is the newest year vehicle I've ever owned. I don't care if it's a car, truck, SUV, motorcycle, daffodils, you name it. The newest vehicle before this was a 98. I had 2 98s. I had a Ranger, and a Mustang. And those are the newest ones. Oh, and my 1500, I'm sorry, that was a 98 as well. Those are the newest vehicles I've ever owned. The oldest I've owned was an 85 with a 78 motor in it. That was an awesome truck, but the motor kept crushing those cams though. I just couldn't stop crushing the cams. So much power to it. I was like, whop, it's gone. But yeah, so this is the newest vehicle I've owned. It's my baby. I'm dip in 50 extra bucks to get some frame sliders slipped on them before I take it off the lot, just in case. Because it's a clean bike. I don't wanna scratch a paint job if something ever did happen. Small. But I'm gonna get frame sliders on it. I'm gonna take care of it. Not many people are gonna get to ride it, honestly, with you. I'm only gonna make a few exceptions. It depends on who it is and how I know them. With Dake Wheelie, I've seen his videos. Yes, he might he might, do stunts. He might wreck his bike, but I've been talking to him. He's a pretty cool dude. And honestly, I really hope I can get him on the bike. Just even if it's just for like a straight line. Wow, this bike ain't too bad. But we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, we'll see how it happens. And, maybe we both will agree that it's not best right now. It all depends. It's a good bike. Can't wait for it. This is up to 15 minutes now. I'm not even close to work yet. I have like 30 more minutes to go. I work all the way out in Ocala, so it's a good drive, but it's worth it, especially when I get this bike, man. Because there's more than one way I can get here. I can take 75, or I go through Inverness. I can give different views. That's what I like the most about this commute. I can go different ways and give you guys more than one, this. You guys don't constantly have to see 75. There's other ways around it, And like I said, I ride a lot. Once I get this bike, I'll have more money, more gas. I'll be able to go out and do things to get footage instead of just driving to and from work. But thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry about the quality again. I really wish I could do better, but I can't right now. I'm turning, I'm turning as many dollars as I can to get this bike quicker. I'm trying to get that way I don't got to keep borrowing vehicles. It's gonna stop footage for a little while unless I can get a hand-me-down camera or something like that. It all depends on how it goes. But thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a shout out if you want to go riding someday. Remember, it'll be like a month and a half before I get this bike. Give me a shout out. Let me know what you think. And I just passed into Marion County. Deuces.